that I work. Today is Monday. 2 hours lang naman ng work for today.
For every home, a heart to guide. Filipino strength standing by your side. Through every mile, through every fight, your family's light burning bright. Family physicians give life a healthy life.
Breakfast. Sarado yung door. Sorry. Maulan ngayon kasi may bagyong Luis. Luis talaga, no? Shoutout kay paring Luis. So today, expect ko naman light lang ang clinic. Kailangan kumayod para kumita. Kumita ng marangal. Let's go. Sana ako lang yung door. Kung di na tatanong lahat, yes, I am a first generation doctor in our family. Wala akong mga tita na doktor. I'm the one making a name. Oh, Dr. Orpia, a doctor. Pressure. Pero that's a normal type of pressure because pressure is usually needed for improvement, self-growth, and motivation. Ano bang gusto kong mangyari sa the most generic thing na sasabihin ng mga doktor? To heal humanity, to cure, and also to serve. Sa akin naman, yes. Gusto ko din naman yung mga yon. And at the same time, provide a meaningful life for my family, my future son or daughter, kung ano man ang gender ni Baby Oak, and for my wife. So pareho kaming doktor. We have the similar passions. Okay, painitin lang natin ang ating sasakyan. Currently, 2 o'clock. 10 hours drive ang papunta sa clinic namin. Actually, hindi ko pala clinic yun. I'm partnered with a commercial clinic, private company clinic. Kilala naman siya sa Manila. Meron din siyang branch dito sa Tuguegarao City. So yeah, very thankful ako na meron ako doon. For almost, I think, more than 1 year na ako. The Medical City Clinic, Tuguegarao City. So far, dito na tayo. Ito lang yung gamit ko. Breezy morning. And hopefully not too toxic. Just for a private consultation. 24, madami na yun. Because hindi siya quality cases kasi ako. Nakita ko kahapon. May isa pa akong referral for admission yesterday. A possible case of dengue na may warning signs. Hopefully na-admit yung security check done. Tara sa elevator. Ingay yung ID ko. Sorry, baka maingay. Tingin ko na nga. Matama siya sa mic. Perks kapag sa TMC, mauna ako mapasok sa SM. So we are in SM and welcome to TMC Clinic. You're in the Medical City. Yan. So welcome back sa clinic. Okay, so we're back sa clinic. Today is Monday, June 3. It's already 8 o'clock in the morning. Actually ito, milk tea from Malaysia. Sarap. Minix ko lang siya sa shaker para mas mabilis. There are cases kasi in the clinics whenever we do annual physical examinations and then we certain do assessment of patients who are going for work or trabaho, di ba? And incidentally, may nakikita may cases for suspected calcifications sa x-ray, no? Calcifications, opacities, or suspicious densities sa apex ng lung or either right or left upper lung fields. No? Ang suspicion usually mga ganun is we tag patients as a case of presumptive pulmonary tuberculosis or presumptive PTB. Now, for the general public, yung kailangan mo maintindihan, TB na ba yun? Are you diagnosed with pulmonary tuberculosis outright? The answer there is no. Presumptive PTB or presumptive pulmonary tuberculosis is an impression na you might have TB, but you have to undergo screening and testing para masabing if you are really a suspected patient with pulmonary tuberculosis. So, ano ba ang mga symptoms ng mga pasyenteng sinususpetsa namin na magkakaroon sila ng pulmonary tuberculosis? So, I have here ginagamit ko to pag pinapakita ko sa pasyente na nagkakasuspecha kami. This is from the WHO and the Department of Health. So, who are presumptive PTB patients? So, for adults, this is 15 years old and above. I'm sorry, pero iba kasi yung definition nila ng adult dito. 15 years old and above, as mentioned here. If you are an adult with 2 weeks or more of any of the following, meaning ilan, ay kahit isa lang, okay, you would be, suspiciously enough to check kung meron siyang history of PTB. So, with 2 weeks of the following. So, either number 1, 2 weeks cough, ubo, 2 weeks drenching with night sweats or nagpapawis sa gabi na hindi mo na mamalayan kung bakit. Hindi naman mainit pero nagpapawis, that's called night sweats. Unexplained fever. Ang fever ng TB, usually low grade lang siya. Hindi siya yung maabot ng 39 or 40 degrees Celsius, like 37.8, 37.9, gano'n lang yung fever ng pulmonary tuberculosis. And then we have an unexplained weight loss. So unexplained weight loss meaning wala sa plano mong magpapayat or bumaba yung timbang, pero biglang bumaba yung timbang mo. That is not explained by any other condition. Kasi take note, nabanggit ko na before na weight loss can be an effect of diabetes mellitus. So again, balikan natin, what are those symptoms na kailangan natin ma-identify for patients with pulmonary tuberculosis? Number 1, we have cough that is lasting for 2 weeks, unexplained weight loss, that is another, unexplained fever, and then finally, dredging night sweats. So yung mga yon, kung meron yung pasyente, nagsuspetsa na kami. So what's the next best thing that we need to do? There are 2 tests na pwedeng pagawa. The fastest thing that we can request would be a chest x-ray, okay, PA view. Ano ibig sabihin ng PA? Posterior-anterior view, meaning the x-ray machine will come from the back and then it will beam the x-ray beams from the back going to the front of your chest. Okay, kaya nakatalikod ka most of the time. And then pag nakita na yon at na-x-ray ka na, you would be noted if may mga features ka sa x-ray that could be suspicious of pulmonary tuberculosis. Now, sa x-ray, ang mga nakikita naman na features na highly suspicious of pulmonary tuberculosis is either suspicious densities, hazy densities, nodular densities at the apex region of the lung, kumbaga. So, meaning sa tuktok siya, okay? If you're going to the anatomy of the lungs, nasa apex siya. Bakit laging doon yung scar or yung lamat ng mga pasyenteng may pulmonary tuberculosis? Because TB, yung bacteria na nagkakos ng pulmonary tuberculosis, Mycobacterium tuberculosis, mahilig siya sa oxygen. Okay? Oxygen lover siya. So, kung oxygen lover siya, ang parte ng lungs na mataas ang oxygen concentration ay nasa apex, dito sa may tuktok ng baga mo. So, mas madali silang tumubo sa area ng apex ng lungs. Kaya yung symptoms or yung lesions natin, nakikita doon. Now, ano pa yung mga ibang symptoms sa mga pasyenteng may pulmonary tuberculosis? That would include an episode of hemoptysis. So, pag sinabing hemoptysis, ano yun? Ang lalim naman. It is the episode wherein you cough up, okay, blood during, let's say, a certain event or kahit random event. To share, ako din, I experienced that similar scare when I was young, nung medical technologist ako, or medical technology student ako, during my pre-med, I experienced hemoptysis. And I was screened and even diagnosed with pulmonary tuberculosis. So, kahit sino pwede magkaroon yan, kahit doktor. And during my initial assessment, natakot ako. Kasi syempre dugo yun. May blood sa may plema ko, tuloy-tuloy. I think 3-4 episodes and I rushed myself to the ER. I think that is the UST Pay Hospital kasi nag-aaral ako noon sa UST, okay, sa University of Santo Tomas. Nakatira ako sa Lacson noon. So, agad-agad akong tumakbo sa ER ng UST Pay. And lo and behold, meron akong lesions sa may apex. And I was diagnosed with PTB. So I started treatment for 6 months and completed treatment. Shortly after, natapos ko din during my medtech days. Akala ko nga hindi na ako matatapos or mag-graduate ng medtech dahil dun sa nangyaring yan. Pero eventually, natapos din. I finished my thesis, I finished my requirements in medtech, and I was even a registered medical technologist at the end of the year. Kasi nakapag-take pa ako ng boards. So, TB is not a limitation for your career and for your dreams. It's a challenge. Nagagamot ka pa rin. And at the same time, as long as you comply with the TB DOTS protocol or the Direct Observation Treatment Center on the site mismo, take ka ng gamot, you will be monitored correctly and yung treatment mo will be most likely maging successful. Just pray na hindi ito drug-resistant na TB. For me naman, drug-susceptible siya. Nag-improve ako. At saka nandito na ako, naging doktor na ako. So, in line with patients na nakikita namin sa employment, well, TB needs to be screened. So, an X-ray can be done. And then after an X-ray, kung suspicious talaga kami, we can do what we call a gene expert. A gene expert for Mycobacterium tuberculosis is similar to a PCR. Nowadays, yun na kasi yung next step natin. Para ma-detect natin kung may TB talaga sa plema ng pasyente. So, nagko-collect tayo na at least 1 ml. Yun ang minimum ata for, I think, 1 ml of sputum production. 2 samples lang yan. Kailangan lang makapag-positive ka ng isa to be tagged as positive or confirmed na may pulmonary tuberculosis ka. Hindi not necessarily na dalawa. Kahit isa out of the 2. The years before, 3 specimen yan. Ngayon, 2 na lang. And mas madali na yun kasi syempre mataas ang case ng TB kasi sa Pilipinas. Kaya binawasan nila yan. Kung wala namang gene expert sa inyong lugar, ang ginagamit natin dyan ay direct sputum microscopy. So, gagawa kami ng AFB smear or acid-fast bacilli smear. And we kinocoil namin yun sa isang glass slide. We do staining and then we check sa microscope. Locate for acid-fast bacilli that is colored red in a microscopy. Medyo tedious pero nakaka-recall na naman ako ng flashback from my medtech days. Kasi yun din ginagawa ko noon. So, those are mini kwentos about how to screen TB. Pero how do we treat TB? 6 months ang gamutan. Na-mention ko na kanina yung TB DOTS. 6 months ang gamutan. May isang tableta na mag-base tayo sa timbang. Okay? So let's say for example, you're 60 kilograms. It might be approximately around 4 tablets a day. So based sa weight mo yan. Okay lang yung madaming tableta. Don't worry. Just you take the medication on time. Daily kasi yon. First thing in the morning, na wala pa naman ang siyan. And then you follow up with your doctor. I think that will deserve a separate video. Pag-usapan natin, how does dosage on TB work, especially in the setting of Filipinos dito sa bansa. And ngayon, at least, natakal natin, what do we screen for employees who are coming to work and then get screened with tuberculosis? And how do we diagnose? I shared also my experiences on my fair share with battling TB. And hopefully, naging meaningful tong video na to. Again, this is a calm morning. Let's keep it that way. So, sa mga nandyan na nagkakape, enjoy your breakfast and see you in the next video.